I was 26 when this happened. New city, new job, new boyfriend. His name was Thomas. On the surface? He seemed perfect. Charming, educated, smart. The type of guy who looked polished but had that boyish grin that made you think he was harmless. We'd been dating for 7 weeks when he invited me for a long weekend at his father's country house in this picturesque little French town. He made it sound romantic: wine, good food, family. Plus, his 2 childhood friends would be there, Alex and Bart. It felt like a big step. Meeting his father, spending a weekend together. I was excited. Day 1, Friday. It was lovely. His father? A kind, intelligent man. The kind who listens when you speak. We drank good wine, laughed at silly stories. I felt happy. I thought, wow, this could really be something. Day 2, Saturday. Things started innocent enough. We had a great day exploring the town. That night there was a party in the garden. Neighbors, friends, laughter under the stars. Someone started a little campfire. Drinks flowed. People got chatty. You know how people start telling stories when they're drunk. Childhood tales. Silly pranks. At first, it was harmless, dumb school stories, funny accidents. But then, it shifted. Thomas and his friends started sharing something different. Something darker. They laughed, really laughed, as they told us how, when they were about 14 or 15, they bullied this shy, isolated boy from school. His name was Arthur. It started small, they said. Name calling, taunts. But then, it escalated. They created a fake online profile, pretending to be a girl. They spent months messaging Arthur. Flirting. Building his hopes. Pretending this poor, lonely boy finally had someone who liked him. They used real pictures from Bart's cousin to make it believable. Arthur fell for it. He confessed feelings. He poured his heart out, and after months of this cruelty, they set up a fake meeting. Told him to travel 2 or 3 hours by bus, wear a specific shirt as a joke. He showed up. Alone. No one there. He waited. And waited. When he came back to school, still hopeful? Thomas and Bart told everyone. They shared his messages. Laughed about how gullible he was. Arthur stopped coming to school after that. They said he switched schools. I can only imagine what he carried with him after that. And do you think, even for a second, that these grown men sitting around that fire felt any shame? No. None. If anything, Thomas seemed proud. Bart said he wished they'd pushed harder. Maybe convinced Arthur to send other things. The pit in my stomach? It was pure nausea. I looked at Thomas, and I couldn't see the man I thought I was falling for. I saw a cruel, petty boy who never grew up. Even Thomas's father, overhearing the end of the story, looked devastated. I caught the expression on his face. Disappointment, maybe even shame. But Thomas? Too drunk to notice. I excused myself. Went back to the house. Laid awake the whole night, staring at the ceiling. My chest felt tight. My stomach churned. How could I stay with someone who thought cruelty was funny? Who never once reflected on the damage he'd caused? By morning, I had my answer. Day 3. Sunday. His birthday. We were supposed to have a special lunch together. Just the 2 of us. A romantic surprise I'd planned. But I had a different surprise now. At sunrise, I packed my things in silence. Left the house without saying goodbye. I took the first train back to Paris. Before leaving, I sent Thomas a text. Happy birthday. I've planned something special. Meet me here at noon. I picked a random spot on Google Maps. Somewhere pointless, out of the way. At 10 a.m., Thomas texted back. Excited. I'm on my way. Can't wait. When he arrived, I told him there was a slight delay. Could he head to this charming restaurant nearby? Order something nice. Maybe even the priciest bottle on the menu. I made it sound mysterious. Romantic. Like he'd understand soon. 12:30. 1:00. 1:30. The text started coming faster. Are you close? Everything okay? Where are you? Finally, after hours of making him wait, I sent one last message. In French. So, how does it feel to have someone play with your feelings? Then I blocked him of calls, messages. Even from Alex. He rang from a private number, furious. You ruined his birthday. What is wrong with you? I kept my answer short. This is a very small taste of what you did to Arthur. Tell Thomas to stop calling me. Click. Block. I'll admit, that night, I felt a mix of things. Sadness. Disgust. A bit of guilt. But also, a strange kind of peace. Thomas kept trying for months. Messages. Apologies. Trying to paint me as the crazy one. Some friends said I overreacted. He was a kid, they said. It's not your job to punish him. But here's the thing. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. Thomas showed me. And I walked away. I don't know where Arthur is today. I hope he's happy. I hope he found kindness, love, people who never made him feel small. And Thomas? Well, I hope he remembers that birthday every year. And maybe wonders just how small his little joke really was.